So before we move into the next part of this session, I would like you to make one more point that so after the terraform, if you think the evolution is over, no, not at all. It's keep on going. It will go up. It will go on. It will go on. We do not know. Maybe after 3 to 4 years, which tool is going to take over the market? Maybe some tool may come and it can completely replace Ansible, and it can completely replace Terraform, which we are widely using for the cloud automation. So who knows what's going to happen? So this evolution is never ending, and it will continue, it will go on. So now let's see the difference between a Python dictionary, JSON, and YAML. So as we all know that YAML is the format that we use to write our files, inventory file, and playbooks for Ansible. So that is the reason. So from where this YAML has come? What's the root? What's the root of this YAML? So that's where I want to give that clear-cut differentiation between a dictionary, JSON, and the YAML. As we all know, so the Ansible is written using Python language, and all it uses is the under the hood Python modules only. So now let's take one dictionary, and we'll convert that into JSON, and then we'll convert into YAML and see. So what is the difference between dict, JSON, YAML, and what are the benefits between YAML, benefits of YAML? And then let's see. So let's begin with dictionary. So this is our dictionary. So this dictionary consists of three main keys. The first main key is front end, then the back end, then we have a database. Here it is. So front end, back end, database. These are our main key. So this is like, I take this example. So normally if you want to build an application, a web application, so you require a front end tools, you require a back end tools, you require a database. So that's why I've taken this example. So I just put it all the tools of web development in one dictionary, a Python dictionary. So a front end consists of list of tools, that is HTML, CSS, Java, and backend consists of list of tools, Node.js, React.js, .NET, and a database consists of again two dictionaries, nested dictionaries in it. The first dictionary is, it talks about it consists of two dictionaries again. One is SQL, other one is NoSQL. What is SQL? So in database we can have relational database or non-relational database, RDBS, and then non-relational database. So in a relational database they use SQL as a structured query language, whereas NoSQL, that's no structured query language. So these kind of two. For SQL we use MySQL and then PostgreSQL databases, whereas for NoSQL we use MongoDB and GraphQL. So by and large I have worked in all the databases. For SQL, MySQL is common. We use for a lot of application. PostgreSQL, we have used it for the one of the biggest application that we have recently deployed, and then MongoDB and GraphQL also we have used. So basically, now let's convert this into JSON file and see how does it look like. For JSON file, so you don't require anywhere. It's the first you write the each key. How many keys we have? Front end. These are the main keys, back end, and then NoSQL. We'll begin with the first key value pair. So front end comes here, and after that you have a list of items as a value to this key, the first key. This is a value one. So for that you put your square bracket here, and then all the values, all the items in that list should be added with the indentation. So HTML 5.0, CSS 3.0, and Java same, and then close the square bracket, and then another another key, that's a backend. Again the list comes, and then the value should be mentioned like this. And finally we have the another key value pair, but this key is database, and the value for this is a dictionary with the key value pairs inside it. Okay, so database, so that's the reason it opens like this with a dict curly braces. Inside that you have a SQL as a key, and then list of items will be mentioned as we have done for our previous key value pairs. Okay, same with the other one, then it's done. So this is how a JSON looks. Of course, when you compare the dict with the JSON, dict is horizontal, JSON is vertical, and then JSON is much cleaner, and it's as JSON is vertical, it's much cleaner, and it's better. It's better than dict when as if you see as per the appeal and look. So basically the syntax of JSON is much betterer than dictionary. You see that it's far good looking than compared to the dictionary. So now let's look into the YAML file. In YAML file, again, just it's much so the front end, this is the main key, and after that all the items in the list will be mentioned in this way. So a small uh, indentation, and then hyphen we put. So this hyphen basically it represents a list. So list of items will be given as this, an hyphen and then space and then item. So first item, second item, third item. Same again, the next key, first item, second item, third item. I think you're loving it. It's much simpler, much cleaner, and good as per the look wise. It's appealing, and it's very better even for the understanding purpose. As soon as you see, the syntax is much simpler and much cleaner and much clearer. So it's not that complex, it's very easy to understand. So key and then list of items, key a list of items of as a value. So then we have the complex one, database. Here again it consists of two it consists of a value dictionary as a value. So again SQL, and under that again a nested list value, same NoSQL, under that MongoDB, and then GraphQL. This is how a dict, a JSON, and YAML looks like. So now let's get into the uh, VS Code and we'll do experimentation. Okay, so this is our dictionary. You can see that this is what a dictionary we have given. And if you remember, first key value pair, then second key value pair, and then third key value pair. Okay, yes, it's correct. No error. It's absolutely correct. Print dict. When I said print dict, it has printed exactly. So there is no error. Here you can see this is the response. Response is equals to, yep. Uh, that's fine. MySQL and NoSQL. Okay. This is the dictionary, Python dictionary. So now this one we are going to convert it as JSON. So JSON one.json. So let me get to this dict.py and then copy this and paste it here in JSON one.json file. Okay, as usual. So this is our first key value done. So let me yeah. So first key value and list of items will be mentioned like this. Yes, first item, second item, third item, and then that's it. And we have a second key value pair, a list of items, first item, second item, third item, and then square bracket. And we have third key value pair, first item, here a first key value pair. So this one we will solve it first. So here, okay, then first item, second item, then closing square bracket, and similarly first item, second item, and closing square bracket, and then closing JSON. This is how when you convert that, yeah, now it's complete piece of code is visible. So front end, back end, sorry, database, three items, total three items in JSON. This is what is our JSON. This is the JSON format. I think when you compare a tick which is messy with the JSON one, it's pretty clear and pretty neat. Better than that. Still it looks a bit complicated for a neophyte or for the beginner who does not know all those things. For them it's like absolutely something out of box kind of thing. It is absolutely new for them, so they can't understand, they can't make out anything from this. But for us it's pretty simple. Key and a list of items, and key a list of items, and key a list of a key and a dictionary with a key value pairs. Again inside key a list of item, key a list of items. Okay, this is how a JSON looks like. So now let's convert this into YAML and see how it looks. Okay, for that what I'll do, I'll create YAML 1.yaml file. Yes, we got it. Let me copy this JSON format to YAML. Yes, this is what our JSON YAML. So YAML is much cleaner and much clearer. So that's why we don't use square brackets or curly braces um, or double quotes or single quotes or anything, commas and all those things. So I'll just remove this first. This is our main key. I remove the double quotes of this. I don't need this thing also. So now I have to remove the double quotes of this and then comma. So this is our first list. Put this. Okay, let me take it here, tab, and then hyphen, then space. Yeah, this is how we define our list. Tab, hyphen, space. This is our first list. Again, tab, sorry. Okay, yeah. So remove this. It's not a required list anymore. So bring it down here. Not a required, only you require colon. So as usual, let me remove this also. Tab, your list. Either you can give without space like this also, but I like to give space, one tab here, so then it's much clearer, much cleaner. So I want to put that indentation. Either way it works. Okay, so I'll give this. It doesn't matter, it's still fine. This is the next item. This is the third item of the list. Let me remove this. It's not required. So then if you want, you can put a space, or else it's not required. Yeah, this is database, and this one is our another key. So that is the reason I'll take it here. SQL. So database, I have SQL, and then so I don't need list. I'm gonna remove this. I'll bring it here to the same level, tab, and then hyphen space, hyphen space. Done. I don't need square brackets, and this is another key in that. Sorry, bring it to the same indentation level and remove this. Hyphen space. Hyphen space. Not required. That's it. Here is your YAML file. A dictionary, JSON file, YAML file. Which one looks better? Which one is looking elegant? Which one looks clean? Which one looks clear? Which one is not complex? You only tell me in the comment box. So for me, YAML is much simpler to understand, and it's clean, clear. It's not complex, it is elegant, and it's beautiful, it's fantastic. So that's the reason YAML has actually taken up the syntax world. So basically this in the scripts, in declarative scripts, most of the it's a you can use this YAML to any application. Depends upon the any application, you can customize it. You can customize this YAML syntax. So you can use it for Ansible, you can use it for Kubernetes, you can use it any tool. If you want to make a new tool, and you can use this YAML syntax for that tool also. That's the fantastic thing. Even for the Docker, you can write it application.yaml or whatever the way you want. So you can clearly see that YAML script, it's fantastic, it's looking superb, superb, superb beautiful.